Hi, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is a deck exploration of the Magicmakers Tarot. Now you may notice that it is not in plastic. I actually recorded this video last week, but unfortunately as I was uploading it to the YouTubes, it decided to corrupt on the phone and on the channel. So the video for that was lost. So we're here doing it again this week. So yes, it's not my first look at it, but it might be yours. But it's not my first look, but we are going to go and have a look through this deck together. So as you can see, is the Magicmakers Tarot by Paulina Fae. It is produced by US Games. I really like this chevron shape on the side where normally you get arched thumb holes. This having that is quite nice. We have this dragon and this woman on the top. We have the details on the side again there, and we have the barcode and details on the bottom. And then for some reason I put the box upside down when I put it all back together. But it says, immerse yourself in the world of magic makers, where enchanting beings brilliantly come to life through Paulina Fae's ethereal tarot artwork. The magic makers eagerly reveal their arcane prescriptions for personal alchemy, offering guidance, insights, and heartfelt wishes for happiness and abundance. With each shuffle and draw, they open the portals of new possibilities, empowering you to unlock the magic within your soul through your intuition. For you too are a magic maker, shining a light of potential for all to behold. It includes 78 cards, an 84-page booklet with upright and reverse meanings, and 3 custom card spreads. So let's open this up and have a look. There's purple inside. There is a guidebook. I will go through the guidebook at the end. I like to show everybody the cards first. We have this beautiful pale lilac. It's like a lavender grey kind of colour on the background. It probably looks quite grey today. We have a grey day in Plymouth, so unfortunately we don't have beaming sunshine. But yeah, we have all these little details on the back. Now, I love Paulina's artwork. We have Spirit Song, I think, as well. I have Joie de Vivre at some point on my list to get. I will try and link the ones that I have in the corner. If you see one pop up in the corner, feel free to go and check out that video, or just look at Paulina Fae on the channel. But basically, let's have a look at these cards one by one. So we have the Fool, and what I'm going to do is give you a close-up of each of these, because the details in these cards is absolutely unbelievable. They are so beautiful. So that was the Fool. We have the Magician. Really beautiful detail. I love these two deer at the front. And then we have the High Priestess. Gorgeous. And then we have the Empress. And then we have the Emperor. We have the Mentor instead of the naming of the Hierophant. I was about to say the High Priest, which it is also known as sometimes. We have the detail there for the Mentor. Then we have Love instead of the Lovers. And we have these two gorgeous birds carrying their notes in 2 different directions. Then we have the Chariot. I really like this chariot with the cheetahs or leopards. Really gorgeous. Again, going in 2 different directions. We have Strength, which was that design on the top of the box. The cut through was that middle piece there, the dragon. And then we have the Hermit. Again, all these details that are on the card. The Wheel of Life instead of the Wheel of Fortune. Naming wise. There we go. Then we have Justice. Really beautiful. Then we have the Hanged Man. And again, all these little details on the moth wings. Really beautifully done. Then we have Death. I think this is an incredible image of death, that returning to the earth and providing with all the mushrooms coming up, and everything returning to the earth, the bones going back to the earth. I think it's really stunning. Then we have temperance, and we have this fire bowl and this water bowl, and they are combining both of them. It's really stunning representation of temperance. Then we have the djinn instead of the devil naming, but it is the same card in the majors. Then we have the tower, and we have this dragon blasting the top of the building, or these spikes. Gorgeously done. Then we have the star. I kind of like that there's this veiling on the figure there. It's lovely. Then we have the moon. Those birds are stunning. So ethereal, these cards. And then we have the sun. We have renewal instead of judgment, name-wise. Gorgeous. Then we have the world, and we have a unicorn and a spiral. And then we have the suit of wands. So we have the ace. We have the 2. The 3. The 4. We have the 5. For some reason I picked 3 up at once there. The 6 of wands. The 7. I'll just pick a pile up, that seems easier. We have the 8. The 9. The 10. And then we go into the page of wands. The knight of wands, riding a dragon. Or is that Kelpie? Interesting. Then we have the queen of wands. And the king of wands. And then we move into cups, and we have the ace of cups. The 2. The 3. The 4. We have the 5. The 6. 7. 8. The 9. The 10. The page of cups. The knight of cups. The queen of cups. I love these 2 little creatures. And the dolphin. Oh. Then we have the king of cups. And then we move into swords, and we have the ace. The 2. Very pensive and thinking. 3 of swords. I do like that these roses are growing out of that heartbreak. It's beautiful, beautiful representation. The 4 of swords. The 5. The 6. The 7 of swords. The 8. The 9. And the 10 of swords. And then we have the page. The knight of swords. The queen of swords with all those flowers. Oh, and then to finish off, we have the king of swords for the sword suit. Then we move into the pentacles, and we have the ace, the 2, 3, 4, the 5, 6, the 7, the 8, the 9, the 10, the page, we have the knight, we have the queen, and the King of Pentacles. I really adore this artwork. I'm just going to show you a comparison to a traditional size tarot deck. It is shorter and wider than a traditional size. It's ever so slightly shorter and a little bit wider than a traditional tarot. These are the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith cards. So they are slightly different dimensions. They're more like a small oracle card size. They are quite thin cardstock, but there is some weight to this deck when you hold it. And if you bend them, they go back straight. So it's good quality, even though it's thin in like measurement thin. It's not cheap. It does actually have a decent weight to the deck. As you can see, hand over waterfall shuffling. It does it really beautifully, really easily. You can pull one card out on its own really with great ease. It will wash, it will run over itself, even though it's matte printed, as in it's not glossy. It's sort of somewhere in between the two. It's kind of, the feel is gloss, but it's not actually glossy. It's smooth. Some matte printed decks can be a bit rough, and so they cling to each other. These actually just want to play and move over them. I'm not saying they're slippery, but they do slide beautifully over each other. Sometimes decks can be overly slippery and just fly everywhere. These are just cool and calm. They don't bend. They're just happy to be played with. It's a really beautiful, whimsical deck. It's stunning, light style. It's the dreamy watercolors, and it's just such a gorgeous deck to play with. It might be my favorite Paulina one so far. Let's have a quick look at the guidebook as well, so you can see what that has in it. So we have the Matchmakers Tarot, we have a table of contents, we have the introduction, and then we have a major arcana page, and then we have the number and name, and then we have the keywords, a description here, then we have a message, and we also have reversed keywords for each of these cards, each of them in the major arcana. Let's see how it goes with the minor arcana. We have Wands, Ace of Wands, and again they get the same treatment as the others. We have keywords, we have the message here, then we have the message and reversed keywords. They all get treated the same through all the suits. Swords, Pentacles, Knight, King. Then we move into the King of Pentacles. Then we move into these spreads. So we have the Magicmakers solo card spread. We have the Magicmakers Dreamwork spread, and then we have the Trusting Inner Wisdom spread, and we have this gorgeous design here. Then there's a bit there about Paulina, and we have Paulina Tarot, Joy de Vivre Tarot, Witchlings deck and book set, Spirit Song, Pixiekins, Phantasma Tarot, Fairy Pathways Oracle. So there's loads of decks that Paulina has created, and I just love the art style because they are all beautiful and they just get better and better with each deck. It's really stunning artwork, and a great deck artist who really puts thought into the symbolism and things that are in the deck. So hopefully that is of some use to you. As always, leave some comments down below. Feel free to do that. Hopefully you feel like you'd like to subscribe to the channel. I do put deck unboxings up and flick throughs, explorations, I try to do it as regularly as I can. At the moment they're every couple of days because I have a lot to get through, but sometimes there's a bigger gap, and sometimes there's months between them. It's just as and when I get to the videos. There's no set days or times or anything, but yeah, feel free to subscribe if you want, and do the little dingly bell if you want to be notified when there's a new video, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye for now.